Hello and welcome back to Swaggy Amma. And today we are back with another interesting recipe from the Konkani cuisine. We'll be seeing a prasad or nivedyam which is prepared on the special occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi, Krishna Jayanti or even Gauri Puja. To prepare this recipe, firstly we'll be taking a thick bottom kadai or a pan, and into that we'll be adding 1/4 cup of chana dal. Now saute and dry roast this until they turn golden brown. Once you're done with dry roasting the chana dal, transfer it into a plate and allow it to cool down at room temperature for some time. Next, into the same pan, add 1/4 cup of moong dal and dry roast this as well in low to medium flame. Next, into the same pan, add 1/4 cup of popped or puff paddy rice and dry roast this as well until it turns crisp. Finally, add 1 tablespoon of white sesame seed and dry roast this as well until the sesame seed begins to pop. Next, take a mixer jar and into that transfer the dry roasted chana dal and grind this coarsely. Next, into the same mixer jar, add the popped rice and the moong dal and grind this until you get a coarse consistency powder ready. Next, into the same pan in which you had previously dry roasted, add about 1/4 cup of water and half cup of grated jaggery. Once the jaggery syrup thickens and is of the right consistency, add half cup of grated coconut and 1/4 teaspoon of elaichi powder and mix everything well. Once the water completely evaporates from the jaggery and the coconut mixture, add the previously prepared coarse consistency powder into this. Finally, add the dry roasted sesame seed and 1 teaspoon of homemade ghee and give this a good mix. Now your delicious panchagadai is ready. To prepare this recipe, few of the ingredients that we require is 1 ripe banana, 1 cup of thick coconut milk, 1/3 cup of grated jaggery, half cup of poha or flattened rice. While choosing the poha or flattened rice for this recipe, make sure to choose the thin or the flat poha. Firstly, to begin with, peel the outer skin of the banana and later chop them into small size pieces as shown in the video. Next, take a grater and grate the jaggery. The reason why we are doing this is it helps the jaggery to dissolve much faster than adding it in bigger chunks. Once your grated jaggery is ready, take a mixing bowl and into that pour 1 cup of thick coconut milk. To prepare the coconut milk, take a mixer jar and into that transfer 3 cup of freshly grated coconut and 3/4 cup of water. Now grind this into a fine paste. Later transfer this mixture into a muslin cloth and squeeze the coconut milk out of it. You can alternatively use canned coconut milk or even coconut milk powder. Next, into this add the grated jaggery and the elaichi or cardamom powder and give this a good mix. Next, into this add 3/4 portion of the finely chopped banana and give this a good mix. The rest of the finely chopped banana can be used later while serving. Now your delicious kelia hashal is ready. You can serve this immediately or you can even store this in the refrigerator and serve this chilled. If you're using the thick poha or the flattened rice, you can add at this stage and give this a good mix. This helps the poha to soak little bit of the hashal and make it soft. For serving the kelia hashal, take a plate or bowl and into that add the poha or flattened rice and top it with some finely chopped banana and pour the prepared hashal on top of it. If you wish to store this in the refrigerator and serve this later, make sure not to store this more than 1 day since we use fresh coconut milk into this and it tends to spoil. To prepare this recipe, few of the ingredients that we require would be 3 cup of puff paddy rice or popped rice, 1 cup of grated jaggery, 1/4 cup of chopped cashew nut, 1/3 cup of peanuts, 3 tablespoons of black sesame seed, 3 teaspoons of homemade ghee, 1/4 teaspoon of elaichi powder. Firstly, to begin with, take a mixer jar and into that transfer the popped rice and grind this into a fine powder. Next, take a thick bottom pan or kadai and into that transfer the cashew nut and peanut and dry roast this until they turn golden brown. Once you're almost done with the dry roasting process, into this add the black sesame seed and dry roast this as well in low to medium flame until the sesame seed begins to pop. Once you're done with dry roasting, take a mixing bowl and into that transfer the powdered popped rice. Transfer the dry roasted mixture, elaichi or cardamom powder and ghee and give this a good mix using your hands. Next, into the same kadai in which you had previously dry roasted, add 1/4 cup of water and 1 cup of grated jaggery. Mix this well and allow this to cook in low to medium flame until the jaggery thickens. To check if the jaggery is of the desired consistency, take a drop or two in a bowl full of water, and if the jaggery settles down in the bottom as shown in the video, then it is of the right consistency. Now stop further cooking and immediately transfer this into the mixing bowl. Now give everything a good mix with the help of a spoon or spatula. Next, keep a bowl full of water and a tray close by and wet both your hands with water and take small portions of the prepared mixture and begin forming round shape or laddu shape with the help of your hands. Now your delicious Ashtami undos are ready. To prepare this recipe, few of the ingredients that we require would be 2 cup of flattened rice or poha, 1 cup of grated jaggery, 2 cup of freshly grated coconut, few chopped cashew nut, 1 tablespoon of white sesame seed, 1/4 teaspoon of elaichi or cardamom powder, 1 tablespoon of honey, and finally 1 tablespoon of homemade ghee. Firstly, to begin with, take a grater and grate the jaggery. The reason why we are grating this is the jaggery dissolves much faster than when added in bigger chunks. Next, take a thick bottom pan or kadai and into that transfer the chopped cashew nut and dry roast this until they turn golden brown. Once your cashew nuts are almost dry roasted, into this add the white sesame seed and dry roast this as well in low to medium flame. Once your sesame seed begins to pop, stop further cooking and transfer this into a plate and allow this to cool down in room temperature. Next, into the same kadai, add 1/4 cup of water and 1 cup of grated jaggery and mix everything well and allow the jaggery to dissolve completely. Once the jaggery thickens and is of the desired consistency, add the freshly grated coconut into this and mix everything well. Once the water completely evaporates, into this add 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder and mix everything well. Now allow this mixture to cool down in room temperature for some time and later transfer this into a mixing bowl. Now into this add the poha or flattened rice and mix everything well with the help of your hands until the poha turns soft. Once your mixture is soft and ready, into this add the previously dry roasted nuts. Add 1 tablespoon of honey and ghee and give everything a good mix. Now your delicious poha panchagadai is ready. So do try this prasad or Nivedyam recipe during this Krishna Janmashtami and do let me know on how it was in the comment section. If you like this video, do not forget to give us a thumbs up and to share it along with your friends. Thank you for watching and do not forget to like, follow and subscribe to Swaggy Amma in Facebook, Instagram and YouTube.